Out here on the streets, he's known as Red. He's walked the wrong path far too many times in his life, and now Paul Adams doesn't have a home to get out of the cold.
It's been hard, for one thing. I got knee problems. Whenever I get cold, my knees are... I got a hard time walking, actually.
That's why Paul spends his nights here at the Harvest House Outreach Center in Moncton. It's a shelter for homeless people, but for Paul, it's also a place where he hopes to get back on the right path, finally put an end to what brought him here in the first place.
Drugs.
Really?
Drugs. I've been dealing with my drug addiction for years now, and it's going on 2 months. I haven't touched anything.
He can't if he wants a warm place to sleep at night. Danny Gallant runs the Outreach Center. The rules here are clear. No drinking and no drugs allowed.
How you doing with the drug part? Are you staying clean?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You're doing really good?
I'm really surprised with myself.
That's one reason why a lot of people flock to here, because they want to stay clean.
Because if you use, you're sent back out into the cold.
I never slept in the street in the winter time. Yeah, I don't really want to try.
For Paul, that would be an all-time low. He's already disappointed his 23-year-old daughter. He lost all contact with her after he spent 5 years in prison for armed robbery, a product of all those wrong turns.
I done a lot of nasty stuff to to get drugs. Stole money from my parents, stole money from my own kids to get drugs in the past. And she's reminded of that, and I'm reminded of that.
And the only way to make amends is to get off the drugs for good.
How you doing, Cliff?
But Paul finds it even harder to do that in the winter.
I got no place to go. I got no money in my pockets. I can get drugs for nothing if I really wanted to. And sometimes it's a lot easier. Take that puff and all your problems are gone for a little while anyway.
Can't feel the cold either, right?
Can't feel the cold. Can't feel the cold, no.
So to keep from using, Paul keeps moving. Every morning, when the shelter closes, he makes the long, cold walk across town to the community soup kitchen.
Hey, Blue. It's warm down there. You can just open it early in the morning, 8:30 in the morning, you know. It's get down there, have a coffee, or it's already somebody down there, friends. Somewhere to go.
And it's the only place he can get out of the cold and get a hot meal for free. But this is also where Paul faces his worst demon.
There's lots of drug addicts that go there, and there's lots of dealers that go there, and for the same thing.
So coming here makes battling his addiction even harder. But until he starts working and gets off the streets, this is his only option.
I've been offered, come stay with us for the night, and get high, forget all about your problems.
But that's a path Paul doesn't want to take again. If he only knew getting off drugs in the streets would be this hard, he never would have taken that first puff.
I really made up my mind that I want to be clean. I want to stay clean.
So back outside he goes, with just a thin jacket and a pair of old tattered gloves to keep him warm. He walks back to the shelter. It should be open again soon. Maybe there he'll find some encouraging words, because the cocaine is calling again, and his knees are aching from the cold. He tries to think of his daughter's voice.
I hope you can do it now, Dad.
For the Weather Network, I'm Shelley Steeves in Moncton.